What up, y'all? It's the homie Dame, and I just watched Kaguya-sama Love is War, the first kiss that never ends, aka the Kaguya-sama movie, aka the Kaguya-sama mini-season, aka Kaguya-sama Season 3.5, aka already 2023 Anime of the Year, don't at me. Yes sir, yes ma'am, the first kiss that never ends is finally available to stream in the West. Y'all know I'm too old to be going to those movie theaters with all those loud noises and flashing lights and all the Gen Zers running around making their little TikToks, so I had to wait till it got on Crunchyroll. Not that I was clamoring to see what happens next. I mean, I read the manga, but of course I want to see how A1 Pictures handled the adaptation. Because I mean, I don't know about y'all, but I think they've been doing a pretty good job so far, no? But yeah, let's talk about this movie slash miniseries, whatever you want to call it, because, well, it's kind of the best thing ever. First, as always, let's get into a little rundown of the plot so we're all on the same page. As a bonus, some of my live reactions will be interspliced because I know anime fans love to watch other people watch the cartoons that they like for whatever reason. The first kiss that never ends picks up right where Ultra Romantic left off. Kaguya and Shirogane had their little flashy season finale romantic pseudo-confession at the school festival, and just like the fireworks arc, Shirogane is getting a little post-confession nut clarity. But Kaguya is also tripping out because apparently every character in the show believes that using your tongue in a kiss is equivalent to hardcore tentacle hentai. Like I said, these days, people be eating ass before they even kiss each other. Good old comedic misunderstanding shenanigans ensue. Of course, this is all set to the backdrop of the Christmas season, because every good anime rom-com has a Christmas arc. We get the much anticipated Kaguya-chan showing up. A Kaguya-sama gacha would be insane. Knowing my luck, I would pull 5-star chicas in a row. As well as the fan favorite Council of Kaguyas. Well, first of all, it's Akasuka's genius to consider conceptualizing Kaguya's inner thoughts as a courtroom meeting. But then the anime puts in these little details of, like, you know, the little cutaway gags with the American national anthem playing. This shit right here, like, other shows wouldn't do this, y'all. And I'm not trying to like dick ride or gas or anything, but like, actually no, let me get on that dick. But of course, things go a little south when the Ice Kaguya personality takes over, like the nine-tailed fox or Sukuna. And well, this is where we get into some controversy, because as a manga reader, I clearly remember a lot of the community not being happy with this arc, or at least this section of the arc. We'll get more into it later, but keep this in mind, y'all. I remember when this arc was going on in the manga, so many people were heated at the way Kaguya was acting. I'm like, do y'all not see the vision, bro? Do you guys not see where Akasuka is going with this? Like, Ice Kaguya proceeds to gaslight, gatekeep, girl boss the fuck out of Shirogane for a little while before he ends up in the hospital from her reverse negging. We then get some emotional moments where the two of them come to terms with their true selves, because there's no better place to reflect on your depressing past than a hospital. More things happen, Chika does some annoying stuff, Moeha buys handcuffs, it's a whole lot that we don't have time to get into. Oh hell no. You spiked my brother's drink with something. That's funny. It's very humorous. But it all comes to a head when Shirogane tries to hide his Christmas present from Kaguya. The two get into it for a little bit, and Kaguya uses her Sharingan to chase Shirogane down. Running away is... Yeah, you can't run from her, bro. She got that Sharingan. Oh, nah, she cleared that. Yeah, she's for sure an Uchiha. And heels too is crazy. And then they finally act like rational human beings and have an honest heart-to-heart conversation. Damn. Who would have thought that open communication would be the key to a successful relationship and not like hiding movie tickets under a table or whatever the fuck this was? Yay, Kaguya and Shirogane have a real kiss, and they're like officially boyfriend and girlfriend now. Yay, woo, the show is over, right? Nope, because being honest with each other is only the start of true romance. Aww. And of course, we still have to deal with these two. So, that's the movie, right? I'm just gonna call it a movie. It's easier that way, yeah? We had the big spectacle confession at the Hearts Festival, and now we have the real intimate confession here on Christmas Eve. Now, let's get this out of the way. A1 Pictures did an incredible job with this anime visually. You can tell this got some movie budget, like Mappa, Ufotable, whatever, eat your heart out, because this looks stunning. And after I watched it, I actually looked into it some more, and apparently it was directed by Shinichi Omada, who also worked on the rest of the anime, like the TV series, right? And they used to be with Studio Shaft, along with several other members of the production and animation team. Once I figured that out, it all clicked in my head, and I was like, oh, that's why this anime adaptation is so good. Because I mean, y'all know I'm a Studio Shaft fanboy, and this is the same crew that worked on shows like Madoka Magica. So it's like, wow, no wonder Kaguya-sama looks amazing and has that kind of Shaft aesthetic to it. Also makes sense that they made that Monogatari reference that one time. Yeah, it took me years to figure that out. Never bothered to look up the production cast. Listen, I never claimed to be that observant, I just be out here talking. But the reason I bring up animation first isn't just because of how pretty the movie looks. It's because of the direction of the animation, which in my opinion is what brings this arc to life. I know, crazy hot take, right? The visual direction of an anime is what sets it apart from the manga. What a 200 IQ analysis, right? But it's not just about looking good or fancy sakuga or monogatari-esque cutaways. It's about understanding the metaphor that this arc wants to portray and visualizing it using all of the wonderful tricks that we know the medium of animation has. But what is the message this anime is trying to portray? Well, to answer that, you don't have to look further than the incredible new opening we got. Listen to what they say, y'all. Love is show. What do we see a lot of in the first kiss that never ends? Masks. Kaguya and Shirogane both hide behind masks, or personas as they say. Kaguya's Ice Queen persona was built up as a way to handle her being the heir to a fierce and ruthless Japanese corporation. Shirogane's persona is built up to hide the fact that his true self is a goofy dweeb that reads manga. What a loser, right? So while they may have gotten past the hard part of having the first kiss, just kissing doesn't exactly make you a cozy little couple. While the superficial confession of love is out of the way, the relationship that Kaguya and Shirogane want to have is a bit more intimate than that. And to have that relationship, they need to shed all of their masks and personas to get to know each other for real. But for someone like Kaguya, who's afraid of her true self that pushes people away, and Shirogane, who's afraid his true self isn't worthy of Kaguya, being real is kinda hard. Great visual representation. Because people, I mean, obviously it's not this dramatic, but people be having different sides to them. It's all about like reconciling yourself. Like, stop playing with this show, bro. What'd I say? Appreciate it while you can, because one day this show's gonna be over. And y'all gonna be like, I wish we had shows like Kaguya was back in the day. You see, love isn't just war. Love is show. And I mean, we all watch the anime, right? These two are definitely capable of putting on a show. It's all been a performance, yeah? A performance to be the perfect student, a man worthy of standing next to a Shinomiya. A performance to keep her emotions in check as to not hurt the people she cares about. And neither side is willing to end the charade, to close the curtains, to stop performing. Even going as far as hiding a little dumbass toy ball thing or whatever it is because it's an embarrassing gift. And the imagery of her wanting to see his gift but also wanting to see... So good. Incredible moment. Because it's a dumb, stupid gift, just like his true self. This is what's really been keeping them away from each other, and now that that barrier is gone and the performance is over, we can finally get those 4 pages, am I right? But if you read the manga, this should all be known to you already. I mean, it's not like they changed too much from what I can remember, maybe just the order of events and stuff like that. What makes this such a special adaptation is all the visual flourish and stunning animation that I mentioned earlier. That's where all of this comes into play. It's the combination of the two and the execution. Because I mean, it's not a revolutionary idea or next level metaphor. They wear masks because they're not comfortable with being real with each other. Wow. That's like the most common relationship problem ever. I mean, if I can figure out the message in your story, it's not that complicated. I'm very dumb. But hey, listen, the point is, it's not about all that. Sometimes all you need is just to execute, to go the extra mile with your animation, to do those little things that other shows wouldn't do. A cutaway here, a zany visual there, things that catch the eye. I mean, it's a visual medium for crying out loud. This is what happens when you have a production team that understands the art form that they're working with and how to utilize it to its full potential. And maybe even more importantly than that, understands the intent behind the source material and conveying that that intent to the audience in an entertaining way. Combine that with a good soundtrack and killer vocal performances, and you get a product that is a showcase of everything that's good about anime. That's really all there is to it. A simple message conveyed through a simple visual metaphor, just executed to perfection. We already care about the characters, you just gotta lead the relationship to its natural conclusion. Although, if you ask some of the goofy ass manga readers who didn't like the Ice Kaguya arc, you would have thought that the series was ending halfway through this movie. Like, bro, I'm sorry, I hate to end this video on a whiny, sour note, but if you were one of the manga readers who was like, why is Kaguya acting like this? They just confessed. I can't believe they're undoing the progress. This manga is going downhill. You gotta be reading this with your eyes closed or something, because how do you not see where this is all leading to? Ice Kaguya came out as a defense mechanism. You need a shock like this for both characters to be real with each other. You know, the first confession was just the prelude, and I'll say it again, y'all. I almost flunked out of high school, and I can pick up on these things. Like, it's not that difficult. Anyway, Kaguya-sama, Love is War, the first kiss that lasts forever is very good. You should watch it. But you should also watch my full uncut reaction, available exclusively on Patreon for everyone in the $5 tier. Oh my god, an advertisement. Oh my god, just end the video. I like money though, so go donate to Patreon. You can see my Bleach reactions there too, and if you pay a little extra, you can request something non-anime related for me to watch. Or, I mean, you can just donate because you want to support the channel? No? Yeah, I feel that. Anyway, like, subscribe, and comment below which Kaguya is the best Kaguya, and that's the video. Peace.